tree opening up for the chickens. So Jerry, how come the chicks are running around? Are they hard to keep closed up, or?
They have to be closed because it looks like for the chickens.
So where do the chicks stay?
Inside.
Oh, okay, but they sneak out?
They escape.
Where's the rooster kept? Where's the rooster kept? The male?
It's this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, there he is.
It's in Granny tree.
Okay. Oh, it stays out all night?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I hear when I work out. I hear something flying out of the tree. So now they're reunited. The family's reunited. Dogs are tied up?
Yeah.
So is it hard to get the chickens back in?
No, they'll get
They'll go in by themselves?
Yeah.
You just have to close them up?
Yeah.
So they're used to that, huh?
Yeah, in the evening.
Wow.
Morning. Today guys, I'm gonna be working with you guys the morning routine here in our village and how everything is doing. I'm gonna be showing you snippets of what everyone is doing. And guess who's awake? Guess who's awake?
Gotta get his workout in.
Are you racing with mommy? Are you racing with mommy? I don't know why her chickens are scattered, but because we woke up a little late, usually we have to wake up around 6 or so to find them all together and eat, but they're scattered everywhere. Some of them already left the yard. They live through that window there. I mean, that they can jump. So they jump over the fence and then they come back during the afternoon. So that's where the chickens are. As you guys see, Michael is having friends. They're having a good time there. At this point, the twins are still sleeping, so that's good. Yes, it's morning. The rooster will crow for some time and then it will stop and then it will crow again later. But yeah, it's morning, so I guess I want to show you something. So you guys, right now my husband and I, we're going to make a tea from this plant. This is the plant that here in Africa a lot of people are drinking, and let me tell you the history of this plant, guys. You guys, with this plant, we call it makonatsotle. It soothes almost all respiratory problems. I mean, like, seriously, we have it here in our home and we drink it as tea. And last time, once you guys know, we have a painter in our home to paint. So the paint is very strong. And thank you so much, by the way, to my subscribers that told me that when the paint is strong smell, you put water and the water will absorb the smell. That's what we're gonna do. So because this paint is strong, I got sick of the cold. I mean, it made me sick on my respiratory. So I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a little sore throat, and then I made this tree and I mixed it with another one that I'm about to show you, and it was gone. And my children's teacher right now has a very bad sore throat. What she does, she'll have cloves of garlic, like chew them and swallow them. I can't believe she cannot do that. She can do that, and then she'll drink this, and then it will be gone. So we call it makonatsotle. Makonatsotle means that healing all. It heals a lot of things. So we are blessed to have this at our own home, because my mom usually will have people come to her home to come and ask for it, because we have a lot, so they can have as much as they want. Some of them actually come here to come and ask to cut it off so that they can plant it at their own home, especially during this time of the COVID and everything that is going on. This is our healer. We love it so much, and it's here. We even plant it. I mean, we even water it. So now let me show you another one that we mix it with to make the concoction even stronger. Here is another one It's the concoction that we make with that makonatsotle, heal it all tree. So we mix it with this one. And this one, guys, this one over here, this is how the leaf looks like. This one is called musukujani. I don't know what it's called in English. Forgive me. I'm going to look for them, for the names on Google. And if I find them, I'll put them here on the screen for you guys. This one, it smells very good. It smells very herbally. It's also a tree that we use, an herbal tree that we use. And also it's a medicine. So we usually put it on tea. Today, I'm going to show you guys how we make our tea, because right now I have to go and clean first. So when we take that one and then we mix it with this one, it makes the perfect herbal tea. We don't add anything. They say that if we want to make the concoction even stronger, you add honey. So this week my husband went to buy honey, because my husband likes us to drink it even when we are not sick, just so that we also use it as a preventative measure. I mean, that's what we do. I mean, if we have cold or anything, cold symptoms like that, we just have this and it works perfectly. So I hope this village life is showing you, because a lot of people have to buy this from people. And with my mom, it just grew naturally. God knew that we were gonna need it more in the future, because in the past we were just there and my mom never cut them off. And here, let me show you in case you don't see. This is how it looks like. It's an herbal tree. And this one also, people come to your home to come and get it, because also it is a very good medicine for respiratory things. That's the thing about the village life and living here in Africa. As you guys see, we have another musukujani here. We have one there. My mom is not cutting them off because these are medicine. When it comes winter and they dry up, I'm going to take up the leaves and I can save them up. So that's what we have. Another one is this one. She doesn't know what this one is called, but she said this one is very good for cold. And I don't know what this one is called. Let me try to smell it. This one smells like musukujani. Hey, let me tell you guys what musukujani smells like. It smells like a spice called thyme. It is not 100% smelling like thyme, but it's have that kind of smell of thyme, but a little stronger. So that's what it smells like. This one, I don't know what it's called, guys. If you know in the herbal trees, please watch this one and let me know what this one is called. I have no idea. I hope you guys can see it well here. So I don't know what this one is called. She said this one also, when they have cold, they mix it up and all that stuff. As you see, guys, here in the village, we have natural herbal remedies. And speak of which, guys, a lot of you have asked me now, are you gonna have a garden? Guys, please give me ideas, because I want to build to have a garden and stuff, but I don't know what to do because I'm not experienced. Oh, you said hi, baby. Good morning. Oh, you said good morning, my God. Sorry, that's good. Yeah, so that's my grandma's medicine. Don't cut it. No, you don't cut grandma's medicine. Okay, I'm going to try to use this one. I have not added this one. I don't know. I didn't know about this one, but my mom just told me about it. That just shows that I don't go out to see everything out and ask what this tree is. So yeah, people come here to get herbal stuff from here. My mom, we have a lot. So we are blessed to have it grow here naturally. So if you have this kind of plants, care for them, and even if you don't have them, plant them, because they'll come in handy. You do not need medicine. For us in our home, we never have medicine for cold. When I say medicine, I mean we never go to the pharmacist to go and get medicine. We never. Hopefully my kids will grow out to it. If you are new, one time my son got sick, but he could not drink all these things. But today, I'm hoping that they are old enough to start having them. I'll try to make them sweet and add a lot of honey, and hopefully they will enjoy it as tea. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. I was just thinking that loud. I'm like, I'm going to try that and I can show you guys if they will like it. I hope I don't forget that. And then my kids love tea. So if I can put rooibos, because I love rooibos tea. I'm sorry, I'm in the sun. I love rooibos tea. If I can add this and then add rooibos tea, I think they'll drink it and add honey. That will be a big medicine. But right now it's summer in here in Botswana, because a lot of people ask, sometimes we wear sweaters and say, is it winter there? When it's raining, it gets so cold. But right now it's summer, so we are not worrying about colds and everything. Although I drink it sometimes just for preventative measures. And I told you guys about the smell that made me want to have something like medicine. So I had that. And it works 100%. 100%. That one, I can vouch for those two. I haven't tried this one. This one is in for to be tried. Imagine having that one and this one and this one. Now I'll be having like a strong concoction. But if you know this in English, please don't forget to tell me what this is called in English. And let me try. I hope I brought it closer so you guys can see. My mom just told me what it's called. In Botswana, it's called mologa. Mologa. Oh, mologa! I've had mologa before. In Massimo, I've actually had mologa before in tea. In Botswana, we have tea with these concoctions, and we didn't even know that there were medicines until the president of Madagascar came up with that medicine that he was saying it helps against COVID and stuff. And we're like, oh, we have medicine at home, but they do not have mologa. So this is called mologa. I'm going to see if they have English. If they have English, guys, I'm going to put here on the screen for you guys so that I can tell you the real name in the English language. And hopefully if we have those in your country, you can know that these are medicines here. So here we are trying by all means to just live a healthy life with these things that God gave us for free, guys, because some people have to sell this for a lot of money, especially that one that I showed you before, the Lingana one. It's called Lingana. That one, people are selling it in countries that are affected by this, and they are selling them for expensive. In my hand, I'm like, God, you gave it for us for free.
Meanwhile, I'm preparing breakfast, and everybody's favorite breakfast is just oatmeal.
Guys, I was telling you about how dusty this place is, guys. But look, like how also you have a lot of living stuff. Like you see, this is dust. We wiped it yesterday, so that's the thing about here. We live in a dusty place. It's our home in Botswana is a desert, so that explains why. But it doesn't matter how much you wipe it. Tomorrow is gonna be like messy again.
Meanwhile, Caleb's still sleeping. He typically sleeps about an hour later than Joshua. Joshua typically takes a nap during the afternoon, and Caleb doesn't.
The house is clean, as you see, starting to be dusty already. So the house is clean. And by the way, I think you guys already know, but we're making over this place. We're gonna be breaking over all these tiles to make them clean, and then to make them look nice, as you see. And then yeah, this is how the place looks like. Joshua is awake but hasn't had breakfast yet. How's the morning going so far?
Going well so far. Just trying to eat breakfast when Michael lets me.
Yes, he ate, he pooped, he exercised. Say hi, guys. Guys, speak of Michael, he is so funny. He is not breastfeeding much during the day now. He loves to play. In the morning, he only ate in the morning to breastfeed, and then he only wakes up here and there. Now that I think about it, he didn't wake up last night because I think he worked out too much. He wants me to hold him. Mikey, please be a big boy now already. Can you be a big boy? Hey, boy. Be a big boy. So yeah, he doesn't breastfeed much. So the last night he breastfed only once, but he not waking me up. I was already awake, and then he wake me up until in the morning. So he's definitely winning himself slowly. Looks like he wants it now, but he's winning himself slowly and slowly. Surely he's getting there. I'm excited for him to win himself. So during the day he barely eats from my breast, barely. But now I think he just wants to play. I don't think he's looking for it, but let's see. Now that I remember to tell you guys, a lot of you have been asking me, why is Michael breaking out? Guess what? It's summer. It's mosquito. So we bought mosquito repellent. And as you see, it's gone. But where we forget here and there, you see on the arm, I thought I saw something in his hand. It's mosquito. Mosquito here is very not nice. And what is fun is only eating the kids. My poor Caleb, my poor Joshua, my poor Mikey. And my mom, of course, but I'm saying for the kids. For me, it does not eat me at all. Some people are saying it's because I'm blood group O. That's not the case, because my husband, when he visited Jamaica or Guyana, one of those countries, Jamaica, he was blood O too. But he was eaten by mosquito. So I don't think blood group really has anything to do with. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe my skin is harder. You said it mosquito.
Malawi.
In Malawi. Oh, okay.
Jamaica, I eat garlic and nothing touched me. I'm eating garlic now and nothing's eating me.
Oh, he said in Jamaica he ate garlic and it didn't touch him. But in Malawi, it was eating him alive. So that's the story. And now here in Botswana, he eats garlic. And baby, don't bite me. As you guys see, he's eating. I was just telling myself, my baby does not eat during the day, but here he is on the breast. He's on it. I guess I'm taking that back. But usually he doesn't eat much in the morning. Maybe because he woke up very early in the morning. Because as we can see, Caleb is still awake, is still sleeping. So it's still early in the morning. But the good thing is the house is clean. And Michael has eaten. And maybe he's tired because now he works out like crazy. Maybe that's why he's eating. But usually he doesn't breastfeed much. So you guys, let me just answer some of your questions here. One of you guys, many of you actually, asked me if we have a PO box. The answer is yes, we have a PO box. I'll leave it here in this video so that you guys can find out, because a lot of you are saying, no, why don't the teachers of the kids have a PO box so that we can send them stuff? Another thing that you guys were asking me was what is the cost of a land here, because some of you apparently want to buy land in Botswana. It varies. Let me tell you, it varies. If you go to the capital city, be sure you're going to act like you're buying a home in America. Not like America. For example, if you want to have a very, very nice mansion that looks very nice, a house that looks really, really, really nice, you're going to have it for $100,000 if it's built. Okay? But if it's not built, if you're just buying an empty lot, it's going to be finding it like 25 to 30,000 US dollars in the city, in the capital city. Now, let's come to the village. Village life here is affordable. For me to build, to buy, let me tell you, it's better to buy an empty lot and build your dream home. That's what we are at. So here to buy a home, an empty lot in the village that I'm living at is 7,000 US dollars. Can you find that in America? That's what eventually we are gonna buy here. We already have. Let me not reveal everything. But secrets, we already have an empty lot. We already do. But if you're watching this video to this part, you already know the secret. I'm going to reveal it in the next videos. But we are special if you watch to this part. Yes, we already have a land of our own. Yes, we already bought a land of our own. But we're going to reveal it in the next videos. But not today. But anyways, yeah. That's kind of where in the village. There are villages that look more village than this that we can easily get it for 5,000 US dollars. So it depends where you are in the villages. So salary of one person can buy an empty lot here in Africa, and that's what happens. But I don't know if a foreigner can buy it, but our country is not as strict. I mean, you can find out everything online, but our country is not yet like countries like Tanzania, because in Tanzania, I don't know, let me not speak because maybe things have changed, but in the past, you could easily come from America and own a land here, but I'm not sure if we can do it now. But in Tanzania, foreigners cannot buy a land, but here I think you can, but don't take my word for it, just research for your own knowledge. I hope that answers your questions, because many of you are saying, now we want to buy a home there. Yes, come. I'm inviting you to come and invest here. It's very worth it. It's one of the best countries as far as economy and peace, and you can be able to know that you're going to be living your life here. And yes, we are living in the village. You don't like the city, because a lot of you are telling me now, why don't you guys move to the city? I don't like the city at all. Guys, I don't like the city. My husband, okay, let my husband speak for himself. Can you want to speak? So, do you want to live in the village or...
Well, first of all, I overheard what you were saying, and there's a lot of villages that I would call suburbs of Habaroni.
Yeah.
That are within 20-minute drive, 30-minute drive, and I think that's where our lot is. Yeah. So there's certain areas that the government has earmarked that it's going to develop into a suburb, and so it's relatively cheap to move into those areas, right? Yeah. Now you're asking me about village versus city life. I'm happy wherever we're at, But I think it's very special that we have our kids' tutor right next door to us. We live in a big compound with lots of kids, and that is wonderful for the kids' development. And we were looking at elementary schools for our kids to go to, and I didn't realize it until after we got here, but the number one school in the nation is just within walking distance of here. So whether it's village life or city life, I don't care. I just want what's best for the family.
Yeah. Thank you,
I can fit in. The nice thing about the capital city is they have gyms. I like to work out at gyms.
Yeah, that's the disadvantage of a village.
It's coming to the point where I'm buying weights, and after our friend who's doing the construction work is done with the house, I'm going to ask him to build some equipment for me. So I'll be extremely happy then.
Speak of which, after you eat, you should go and show them what you got already. Because he got some weights, a few. Yeah, that's the disadvantage of here. My husband is a man that loves working out, but there are no gyms
I
here.
think maybe a video of my morning routine.
Oh, in the village. Okay. He'll have his own morning routine.
I do stuff you don't even know about.
Okay, guys, we're going to finish eating. He's eating. I had to call him because, and people are saying, now we always saying, I. What about your husband? So I just wanted him to speak for himself.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you, honey.
I guess my part's over.
Yeah, your part is over. Anyways, guys, here in Botswana, there's a lot of things to do, and we're gonna be like sharing with you guys. And guess what? We're gonna start to post 4 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So after Friday, you will have another video on Saturday, and it's gonna be so exciting. And guys, I'm gonna close this morning routine here. I was gonna show you the whole morning routine, but everyone is busy. My nephew just left to leave to go and get some stuff at the store, and then Caleb is still sleeping. Maybe eventually, after we have the entire family and all that stuff, we will be, Yeah, drink water, yeah. Eventually we will show a morning routine for the entire family with grandmas and everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a like, and if you are new, subscribe, because I'm gonna be sharing with you all the fun stuff, and you're gonna be finding out everything, everything, Lord willing. So guys, bye bye. Let me edit this video. I'll see you in my next video, Lord willing.